Yeah, Coach. Obviously, you guys won. All wins are good, especially around the holidays. But I was wondering your thoughts. That stretch in the second half, I think it was 6 minutes without scoring, 8 minutes without a basket. What are the things that you feel need to change to avoid that from happening against good teams, Big Ten teams?
Well, again, that's 2 games in a row that we've had stretches like that. And again, I don't know if guys are just kind of looking over their shoulders based on the Nebraska game. We didn't play bad in Nebraska. We just that last 6 minute mark, we couldn't make shots. And tonight we started down that same road again, looking and not being sharp offensively. And as the coach, I gotta get us over that hump. I gotta get them comfortable, knowing that you're gonna be in close games and you got to make plays coming down the home stretch.
Mike, Chattanooga had made 10 threes today, and had a lot of good looks from out there. What do you guys need to tighten up with that too, to have the especially weak side shooters getting too good at easy looks?
Well, I thought just their movement caused problems for us tonight, and the backdoor cuts and things of that nature. Then we just got stale. I mean, I thought we had one stretch where when we went up 10, our defense was pretty solid. But then we give up a 3. That 10, 11-point lead goes back to 7, 8. And those are things you got to eliminate, especially against good teams. And this is a good team. They played St. Mary's great after watching them on film against St. Mary's. And I knew that they were coming here ready to play. And I didn't think our starting unit was right tonight. I thought our bench played well and basically secured the game for us tonight.
Trevor, then Mike.
Hey, Mike, you mentioned the backdoor cuts causing a lot of problems. That's kind of been a theme throughout the year with the weak side alertness and urgency. What can you do to correct that, and what went wrong tonight?
Well, we just got to keep working at it, man. I mean, this is something, we prepared all week for this team and worked on a lot of things, but I didn't see a lot of good things from my work that we put in this week, and that's kind of discouraging. But the bottom line is we got to keep working through it and keep pushing guys and get them better. That's my job to do that.
Mike and then Zach.
Coach, it seems like a common theme throughout the season has been like an inability to play 40 minutes, like to just maintain a high level play throughout a game. What, in your assessment, is like the one or two?
Well, I don't agree with that. We've had games where we played for 40 minutes and had big leads and won big. So I don't agree with that statement. But again, when you're talking about playing elite teams where we haven't played great, I thought the South Carolina game was a great game for us. The Providence game was a good game for us. But I just got to get it fixed. I got to keep working and pushing these guys. That's what coaches do, and basketball players got to get better and do their job as well.
It started out slow, especially defensively this afternoon. What was your assessment of the practice and what practice was like the last week after that Nebraska loss?
Practice has been tough, brutal. A lot of running, a lot of work put in. And I thought our bench, I can't blame everyone. Hell, our bench was pretty good tonight for us. They came in and played solid, I thought. Probably should have played them the whole game and set the starting unit down. But at the end of the day, I got to get all guys get them all clicking when they're on the floor playing. And, it's work in progress still, but we still have a long way to go. I got to keep pushing.
You stressed the importance this season about assisting, and tonight with your 16 assists. How pleased were you with your ball movement, or displeased?
Say that again?
How pleased were you with your ball movement tonight with your 16
Not
assists?
good. I mean, we had 16 assists, but, at the end of the day, we could have had probably 26 assists because I just thought the next pass wasn't there. Guys was still trying to do it themselves, and I got to get us over that.
Coach, it was another good defensive half in the second half for the most part. How do you get your team to start games with that same intensity that we see in the second half?
Well, I mean, it's been a mystery. We've had games where we jumped on teams, and we've had games where we started slow. So I got to find an even ground somewhere where they come out and they start out well and sustain it, and the bench comes in and sustain it. I mean, we've had games like that. I got to go back and find them.
Kevin, then we'll wrap with Tom.
Mike, we're a couple months into the season now, but do you feel like the progression has been there from this team, looking from the start of the season to where you guys are at right
Well,
now?
again, I mean, when I go back to our practice game against Tennessee, we were very competitive, and I'm trying to get us there on a 40-minute basis every night they step out on the floor, and we're not there yet. Nowhere near it. So I got a lot of work still ahead.
Last question, Tom.
Mike, Christmas in a couple of days. What's the plans between now and then? And
Well, the guys have a few days off. We come back on the morning of the 26th, and we'll practice that evening of the 26th and get ready for our next opponent. And I'm wishing them all a Merry Christmas, and I hope they have a good time, but you get 2 days, and you got to come back and go to work. So that's what it's all about during this time.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Hey, guys, Merry Christmas to everyone.